but I just wanted to take you on this little back street to Sowerby Bridge. And here we have the graves of Polly and Wigsell. Very strange names indeed. All this interested me since I first found it a couple of years ago. Hey up guys, well we're here, we're always here, idiot and dog. Now just in front there you've got Christchurch. I hope you can see that because that blooming sun is bright as heck. Just in front you've got Christchurch and then an old VW camper van. Now this little area, I wonder if it used to be before the made Wharf Street, which I discussed in another video very briefly as I'm going through Old Causa. I don't know if you've seen my community post, but the dog's not doing so well. The vet has said that he's got inflammation, so he's had to have anti-inflammatory tablets. I wonder if this used to be part of the old road before they made Wharf Street, and kind of all this back area. And you had the church there. I don't think there'd have been the camper van back then. So we tried that for a week. It's got to be short walks and on lead. But that don't mean that I'm not going to make content. Through there, pretty much centre of screen is Wharf Street. But you know, you've got all these, you've got the newer flats up there, that's Churchview. If we just come on here, now I don't know how it all interlinked, if it did interlink back in the past. So I'll share the community post, I'll link it somewhere down below. And just these little side streets, you can see that they're still cobbled, so not much has changed. And then houses here to the left, you can go down onto that road and you get to Wharf Street. So let's have a hobble down there. There's our little mate on lead, as instructed to by the vet. They know best and we want him to get better. Oh, I didn't know that. Last time we came past, I'm sure them gates were shut. Might come to that back in a second or two. In fact, I tell you what, just have a look round now, eh? So there's something quite interesting about cemeteries and graveyards and churches and whatnot. I've covered them on a few videos before. As I say, this is Christchurch. You can see that that's where we've come up from. As you walk along, there's also behind these houses here, they're obviously onto Wharf Street. You can see a little snicket there. Now I think these are now businesses. Obviously they look like flats, apartments above them, takeaways and whatnot. Let's have a wander on through. And you can hear, and you can probably see Wharf Street too. And sort of behind it where that gentleman's walking, way down, kind of up and over the wall, is the canal, and that's part of Old Causa. And that used to be the main route through Sowerby Bridge. And as I say, once they opened Wharf Street, then that became the main route. And here we have the graves of Polly and Wigsell. Very strange names indeed. They used to have a foundry. It was just through that wall, and kind of where Lidl stands now, I believe. So we'll take a walk around this church again. So you can sort of get around here. I don't know how many folk know about this, but it's no surprise that you can walk around a church, is it? Again, it's all part of this interesting little back street. All these ancient back roads. If you know anything about any of this, do let me know. I'm just glad to be out making a video for you and show you this interesting little part of Sowerby Bridge, or at least what I find to be interesting. If the doggy can not go too crazy, because I don't want him pulling me over on these slidey stones here. I know it's just being a pup. So here we are again. And what I'm going to do, every blooming Saturday there's that noisy bike thing, whatever. What I'm going to do is go back around there again, and then we'll take a wander onto these old ancient back streets. Now they may well have been interlinked before, and then things changed, so we'll have to go down onto the main road, then back up and down a couple of times. And here we are, back down this little side road. I think this is Church Bank, this actual street here. If you just look through, see, so you could walk through. Obviously you're going across someone's property, so we won't do that. As I say, where these back streets all linked somehow, before Wharf Street was opened. And I mean, before Wharf Street was opened, would it just have been like a dirt path, a dirt track? And then they made it into a proper street. See through there is just the churchyard, just right in the background. And that's where we were just a few moments ago. If you can see straight through more or less, centre of screen. When I said I wondered if you could walk through, obviously you wouldn't do now because it's somebody's property. And back onto these strange little back streets, side streets. Now, you can see this is obviously a mess. People have dumped all sorts of rubbish here. I've got a doggy sniffing around because it's new to him, or at least somewhere I haven't been for a while. But what about this place? I'm told that this used to be a pub, and if you look at it, you can clearly see it used to be a pub. Now, I can't remember the name of it, but if you do know the name, please do tell me. I've got a funny feeling it were Shepherd's Rest or something like that. I'm not sure. I know that's way up there, up at Bolton Brow. But that don't mean you couldn't have two pubs with the same name. I mean, how many Rose and Crowns are there, right? So yeah, if you can tell me anything about that pub, if you used to drink there when it shut down, all of those things, please do let me know. And you can see just here, got some new houses. Now I'm not entirely sure when these houses were built, but they're obviously part of this kinda not so secret back street. You can tell they're very, very new, so we're talking within the last 10 years or so. This one front of screen doesn't appear to be occupied. Wow, just look at these mad old chimneys here. Obviously come from way up there. And they've been, well, I wouldn't say they've been thrown over because they've been to several little pieces. They've definitely just been dropped and abandoned. You know, the work that went into them, and then the building as well itself. And now it's just ruinous. Looks like they're halfway through doing it up. Partway through doing it up, but for some reason they may have stopped. See again this little snicket here, or is it a ginnel? I think it depends where you're from. Now this was part of what you could walk through, these shaded dark little back areas. Well, God knows what went on. Not that they're any less of a dodgy society nowadays. Just very, very interesting. And as well, what was there before the church. And then we're just round the side of that abandoned pub that we're up in front just a minute ago up there. And I've noticed there that there's a building that they've taken down. So if you can tell me anything about that building, please do. We've had to go up this road, but it's a dead end, it's a cul-de-sac. So we've had to turn around and we're going to start heading back. But again, it's part of these, you know, what used to be here before. Please do tell me. I am very interested. If you can help me, then please do. It's greatly appreciated. And then one final little bit before we close this video down. And this is just at the side of the Working Men's Club. Now earlier I said Berry Brow, I think. I meant to say Bolton Brow. This is definitely in Bolton Brow. Just in Sowerby Bridge. But again, it's coming to these old ancient back streets and how they must have all interlinked. It's only a few moments ago we were there, centre screen, brand new houses, and the pub behind there and the church behind there. And if you look around here as well, you can see it's been used for a car park. We've got this old factory here, Hargreaves Lock Gates. Now that'll come from main Hargreaves foundry in the town centre. That I believe is closed down. So I don't know if this place is still going. But again, could you have walked, honestly walked, from way on there, through here at some point, and gone round and past, and then taken a right there, and gone onto some motor road, some old road. Very interesting. And is that building something to do with this building? Were they all built at the same time? They look fairly similar in brickwork and whatnot. And then some old railway sleepers here. Let's have a quick look at these. And again, if it says lock gates, well, there's something to do with the locks. Because all you really see is the top of the locks, don't you? You don't really see right down into the bottom of them. So you don't really know how far they go. Everything like that. And there we are. Wharf Street down there. So we're going to head back. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I know it's a bit of a short one. It seemed a bit jumbled as I was filming it, but see if I can edit it a bit better. Right, our little monkey mate is going for a wander, because he's obviously inquisitive. So on that we're going to say thanks for watching from Idiot and Dog, and we'll see you at the seaside. Ooh.